and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Milani Gilded Getaway Eyeshadow Palette and the Gilded Shadow Sticks. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. The eyeshadow palette retails for $19.99 on ultabeauty.com. That's where I purchased mine, and the shadow sticks retail for $6.99 each. I do want to read a little bit about this palette on ulta.com. It does say it's time for our get out of town gorgeous with the Milani Gilded Getaway Eyeshadow Palette. Inspired by the towering trees of Yosemite, the earthy desert of Joshua Tree, and the Mojave Desert sunsets. This hyperpigmented palette pairs rich earthy neutrals with bold shimmers and pops of ember and pine. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It is so cute. I love the packaging. That's the only reason why I purchased it. And then on the back it tells you a little description about the palette. You have the ingredients, then you have the little barcode. So let's open this up. How beautiful is this palette? It also comes with a mirror. So let me take off this little sleeve. Here are what all of the shades look like. We're gonna start with the first shade here in Kindle. Ooh, this is so soft in the pan. Super smooth swatch. I'm gonna apply a second swatch on the bottom. We're gonna blend out this shade. See what it looks like blended out. This is a shimmer. It blended out really nicely. The next shade is called Campfire. Blended out really well for a matte shadow. The next shade is called Happy Glamper. Another beautiful shimmer. Blended out really nicely. The next shade is called Vacay Goals. Another beautiful shimmer. Blended out really nicely. The next shade is called Oasis. I'm going to try and build up that shadow. There we go, much better. The last shade in the top row is called S'mores Fun. It looks like the mattes do need a little bit of build up, so I'm going to build up the shadow again. I'm going to blend out the shade once more. The next shade is called Chillax. Here's what Chillax looks like. Try to build up the second swatch and blend it out. The next shade is called A-Frame. I'm not a huge fan of this gray shade. The next shade is called Good Vibes Only. Such a pretty shimmer. The next shade is called Succulent. Wow, that emerald green is so vibrant. This green is amazing. Kind of matches my shirt. The second and last shade is called Tremendous. I was kind of hoping for this green matte shadow to be more pigmented. The green is a little bit patchy for me. We'll see what it looks like applied on the eyes. The last shade is called Under the Stars. I'm going to see if I can build up the last shade in Under the Stars. Here we have all 12 shades swatched on the back of my hand. 6 shadows are matte, 6 shades are shimmer. Now we're going to create a look using this palette. I do also want to swatch the shadow sticks. Here's a closer look on what the Gilded Shadow Sticks looks like. This is in the shade 120 Golden Hour. There are 4 different shadow sticks. I do want to read a little bit about these shadow sticks on Ulta's website. It does say Happy Glampers, meet Milani's Gilded Shadow Sticks, cream eyeshadows inspired by the beautiful nature found in our natural parks that come in a convenient makeup bag friendly stick. These effortless shadows can be used on the go as an all over shadow eyeshadow, a liner, or as a pop of color in the inner eye corner. It says it's cruelty free and it's made in Germany. I've noticed makeup products that come out in Italy, France, Germany, they're really good quality, so I have high hopes for the shadow stick. The shade again is 120 Golden Hour. Here's what this looks like. Ooh, it is super creamy. This shade is called 140 Smoldering. The next shade is called 110 Like a Moss. I was hoping this green would be good, and it is. The last shade is called 130 Summit. Another beautiful shade. So here's what all 4 shadow sticks look like. Taking a fluffy crease brush, we're going to dip into the shade in Tremendous, apply this all over the crease. Wow, I was not expecting that shadow to perform. After I swatched it on the back of my hand, I was like, oh no, it's patchy. It's actually really pretty. Swapping my brush for a flat brush, we're going to dip into the shade in Succulent and apply this all over the lid. This shade is very pretty as well. The green shade is so intense with the shimmer. Using the green shade in Like a Moss, I'm going to apply this as an eyeliner. I kind of want to use the shadow stick in the center of my lid, but I think I'm going to leave this for now. Let's see what the shade in Smoldering looks like. Applying this to my outer V. Taking the first brush that we used and blending this out. You can't even tell that I used the shade in Smoldering because it kind of blended out all the way. So I'm going to be doing the same thing for the other eye, and I'll be right back. Now that we're all evened out, this eyeshadow is looking so intense. It's different for me. I like it. I do want to apply one more shade from the palette. It's this shadow here in Vacay Goals. Applying this in my inner corner. I really do like these cream shadow sticks. I'm going to be taking the shade in Summit and apply a little bit in my inner corner. Oh yeah, wow. That's super intense. I love these shadow sticks. They are so pigmented. Here's what the eyeshadow looks like. For mascara, I'm going to apply the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. For lips, I'm going to apply the Chipotle XL Flip Gloss. Here's what everything looks like. My final thoughts on the Milani Gilded Getaway Eyeshadow Palette is that I really do like the packaging. It is so cute. It's very nostalgic. The packaging is 10 out of 10. I love it. The eyeshadow quality, their palettes are hit and misses. I wish the matte shadows were a little bit more pigmented. This gray shadow I'm never going to use. This other cream shade, it wasn't as pigmented as well. I'm never going to use these 2 shades. The other matte shadows, like the red one, I might use. This shade I might use. This green shadow in Tremendous surprised me. It blended out really pigmented on the lid. When I blended it out on the back of my hand, it was a bit patchy. The quality of the eyeshadows, I'm not a huge fan of. On the back of the palette, it does say it was made in Taiwan. The shimmer shadows are where it's at in this palette. I do have a lot of shimmer shadows in my collection. I was really expecting this palette to be a hit, but it's kind of not there for me. The packaging is there for me. It's so cute. I will continue to use this palette, and I will leave below in the description box how the other shades do perform. The real star of this collection are these cream eyeshadow sticks. They're so pigmented. They're not gonna budge. I'm gonna rub these cream shadow sticks from the back of my hand. You can see they're not budging. Look at that. No transfer. These cream shadow sticks are a winner for me. $6.99 each I think is a great price point for these shadow sticks. If you guys have tried anything from this collection, the eyeshadow palette or the shadow sticks, please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.